All right, we're back in it. I have to tell you that our Purity Culture podcast from last week was very well received.
That's good.
And I think we owe it all to you, Glitter Lips.
Yeah. I'm so glad I could have divulged that vulnerable part of my story.
That was such good sharing. Such good sharing. Today we're going to actually tackle 3 questions that we've got. So we're going to just go through them kind of quick. Yeah. Are you ready to do it?
Yeah.
Let's get into it. Well, I'm Becca. I'm the pastor of Family Ministries at Katy First.
I'm Mark. I'm the senior pastor at Katy First.
Welcome to the Katy First Family Podcast, where we offer ideas, inspiration, and encouragement to help you and your family grow as joyful disciples of Jesus Christ. This summer, we are getting into the questions that you've submitted, and today we have a series of questions that we're going to answer. So first up is actually one of my favorite questions that we've been asked so far.
Very good one.
Is please discuss the recruitment of the disciples through the lens of boy band culture. I'm so excited.
This is good.
Here's the ish, okay?
Yeah.
When this question came through, I read it out loud and I told Evelyn, our delightful intern, about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, boy bands, I'm so excited. And she definitely started talking about different boy bands than I thought of.
Yeah. Didn't go to like the quintessential NSYNC Backstreet Boys.
No.
Yeah.
No, she did a little Joe Bro situation, Jonas Brothers.
Yeah.
And then she talked about like One Direction, which I like One Direction.
These are all second generation.
Yes. And there's like
bands.
newer ones too, but I will fight them. It is, and honestly, like,
there's like the K-pop.
Yes, that's exactly what yes.
Okay.
I mean, which is like a whole thing. There's a documentary you can watch on Netflix about like how that culture of creating like Korean like boy and girl bands has like, it's like a whole thing. Like they have like a school that you go to.
Wow.
It's wild. But that's super cool. I also feel like we need to please like be respectful of New Kids on the Block.
Yeah, they are kind of the OGs.
Right. And nobody gives them enough credit, really.
Yeah. They're kind of...
I mean, they were not mine. I was a little too young to care about New Kids on the Block. But I know their songs.
Yeah.
I just never got into, like, the crazy fandom.
Some would say the Beatles were the first.
Oh, no. Yeah. I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I'd buy that. I'm sure there's others.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'd buy that. The Beatles, that Beatlemania, that's real.
Right. Yeah.
But there are some who would say that Jesus was really the first.
Yeah.
So ridiculous. I can't even.
Jesus was the first boy band.
Obviously, he was really recruiting. I do need to ask you, what is your favorite boy band, Pastor Mark?
Probably NSYNC.
I mean, yeah, it's got to be.
Yeah.
I am a little troubled by Justin Timberlake here in the year of our Lord 2025.
I've heard he's slipping up a little bit.
Well, it sounds like he was slipping up a little bit back in the day.
Yeah.
Please see the Britney documentary. But, I did love NSYNC.
Yeah, they're good.
And Backstreet Boys, too.
I still jam out to Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, every holiday season.
I feel like it's required.
Yeah.
And then, every end of April.
Right.
It's
gotta be May.
Okay. So, keeping that in mind, let's kind of talk about, I did what every self-respecting person would do in this situation.
Yes.
Did some serious hard-hitting research.
Absolutely.
With ChatGPT.
Perfect.
And there were some things that the internet provided for us, that this artificial intelligence provided for us.
I like it.
That I thought was genius.
Yeah.
They said that there's a boy band parallel with the charismatic leader, Jesus as the front man.
Okay.
I love that so much.
That's... So is Jesus Justin Timberlake in this scenario?
Well, see, I think it could be debated that J.C. Chavez was really...
That's true.
Was
could
really
be
the front
debated.
man. Yes. I mean, it's unclear, right?
Yeah. I mean, his name is J.C.
So maybe that's it. I don't know. And then, like, Justin is like Peter?
Peter or Paul, maybe?
Yeah. Well, Paul, for sure. Because not so great with the ladies, is what I'm saying. Is that bad?
This is a
go
really
too far.
good podcast.
So Jesus as a charismatic frontman, and then disciple recruitment.
Yeah.
Talking about a magnetic presence. This is my favorite line in all of this. His call, Jesus' call, follow me, operates like a backstage invitation to an exclusive group that's going to change the world. I love the internet so much.
That's great.
Yes.
Did you ever watch the movie That Thing You Do?
No.
That Thing You Do?
I know what you're talking about with like what's her face from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. What's his face? His daughter, Liz Taylor. Sorry, Liz.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Isn't it Liv Tyler?
Liv Tyler. I was like,
we did it.
We were right in the realm there.
We figured it out.
I feel like in that scenario, Tom Hanks, who's the manager who recruits, he's really the one.
Yeah.
He's kind of the Jesus character.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know that I would have thought about the disciples being recruited, but I mean, in hindsight, I could see it, right?
Yeah.
Like he goes and he finds people and he makes them like work in harmony, and they
right.
all bring different things.
Yeah. And when he shows up, the crowds come.
I mean, it's like a whole big show.
Yeah.
They really put it on. Have you seen lately, I don't know why you would have, but like Backstreet Boys is doing like a tour, well, not a tour, like a show.
On the Sphere.
In the Sphere in Vegas.
Yeah.
It looks amazing.
Looks cool.
I do feel like the Backstreet Boys songs really like some of their greatest hits, not their, but they really like they've stood the test of time.
Yeah.
Anyway, so disciples recruited.
Yeah.
I can kind of get on board with that.
So to maybe continue from last week.
Yes.
When I was in college, we did I was in fraternity and we were matched up with a sorority, and they did like a lip sync competition. And I was we dressed up as the Backstreet Boys with shirts buttoned to like our belly button and dancing and parading around, and we killed it.
I'm sure you did.
Amazing.
I bet it was.
Yeah.
I love that for you. I just was thinking, it's John, right? Who's the beloved disciple?
Yeah.
That's definitely Lance from NSYNC.
Oh, yeah.
I love Lance.
Yeah.
And he's just this like quiet, unassuming,
Yeah.
but really bringing the power, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, okay. Well, I feel like we've really
hit this
we've
one
really
good.
handled that. And
Okay. Now, alternate question.
oh gosh.
Just so we're not all boy band here.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
Yeah.
Who's the Spice Girls?
Like, which of them is who?
Yeah, like who's the group of women that are the Spice Girls?
Oh, you mean in the Bible?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it the Marys?
I was definitely trying to make the Spice Girls into the disciples.
Oh.
And I was like, well, Ginger Spice is definitely Judas.
It's got to be the Marys.
It's got to be the Marys.
Because then you've got like Scary Spice, Sporty Spice, and you could have like
Scary
Magdalene Mary, Mother Mary.
They literally
Their common name is Mary.
They literally bring the
Mary
spices
Girls.
to Jesus'
Yeah.
burial. So I love it. Oh man, the Spice Girls.
Yeah, they're good.
Way better than both NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. I'm just gonna say it. It needed to be said. It's fine.
My wife very often wants to watch the Spice Girls movie. Very often.
That's really funny.
And she's a big fan.
I just love them.
They're good.
It's fine. Our next question. Another doozy. Are you ready?
Yeah. This one is a doozy.
I know who submitted this one because they asked me this in person as well.
Oh, okay, good.
Next question is, gaslighting for God. Who in the Bible was a gaslighter? So if you haven't heard this term before, it's something that's become really popular to use now. Like a lot of teens and younger folks use this, even just sort of maybe overuse it, I would say.
Yeah.
But gaslighting is, by definition, a form of psychological manipulation that makes someone question their own sanity or perception of reality or even memories.
You're crazy.
Yeah, that didn't happen. I didn't say it that way.
No.
Yeah.
You're making that up.
It's often used as a tactic to gain power and control by distorting someone's sense of reality and causing them to doubt their own judgment.
Ooh.
I thought really long and hard about this. First of all, I don't think you can full-on gaslight for God because I don't think God wants people to feel crazy. I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think that's how God, like, I don't think God would condone the gaslighting.
No,
even if you thought you were doing it for God.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you don't have the divine stamp of approval.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
However, I do think people are manipulative or sneaky. Mm-hmm. And sometimes that is, I think, sometimes even like righteous sneakiness or cleverness, right?
Yeah.
So like one of the people I thought of was David's prophet, Nathan.
Yep.
So when David has an affair, I don't like to use that word, when David assaults Bathsheba, right?
Yeah.
And then she's pregnant.
Yeah.
And he has her husband killed.
Yeah.
Nathan confronts him, but instead of coming straight out and saying it, he like tells this story, this hypothetical situation, and what should they do?
Yeah.
And then is like, hey, David, that's what you did.
Yeah.
And so like that's kind of, I mean, that's sneaky manipulation.
Yeah.
But I would say it's righteous manipulation. He's making him think about it.
I'm thinking of Abraham when he tells them that Sarah is his sister.
Oh, yeah.
And lies.
I don't know that that's righteous at all. He's just a liar.
I don't think it's righteous, but I just think it's... Or Job's friends, maybe. Maybe they're gaslighting Job. I don't think it's righteous.
Yeah.
Like they're like,
no, they definitely
you're
do.
Crazy, Job. You shouldn't be this...
You've definitely done something wrong.
You've definitely done something wrong.
Yeah, just curse God and die.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I also thought of Esther. Mm-hmm. But again, I think this would be like righteous.
Okay.
Because she goes to... Why can't I think of the king's name?
Is it Darius?
No, I don't think so. I think that's Daniel. Xerxes?
Oh, Xerxes?
I don't know. She goes to the king. And this is going to bother me now.
Yeah.
But she goes to the king, and she should just straight out tell him, hey, Haman's trying to kill all my people.
Yeah.
And instead she invites him to dinner. And not once, but I think she does it twice. She asks him to come back the next night, right? Mm-hmm. So anyway, and then she's like, Haman is trying to kill everyone.
Yeah.
But she kind of has this she kind of butters him up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. That's definitely not gaslighting.
No.
But she is playing a game.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of any others.
I like that you're looking at my list. There's a lot of
There are.
I mean, people in the Bible.
I was trying to think of some New Testament ones.
Yeah. That's fair. I can think of people being sneaky. I can't think of them being sneaky for good. Like I thought about the couple who get struck down immediately because they sell a parcel of land and they're like, oh, here, you can take it, church, but they only give them a part of it, but they tell them it's all of it.
Yeah. They're just straight lying.
They're just lying. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just lying.
I don't know. Maybe Paul a little bit when he talks about the statue to an unknown God. Mm-hmm. Like that is clearly, I say clearly, I would be like, I don't think that's what they meant, Paul. And I think you know that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's full gaslighting.
I don't think it's gaslighting.
That word gets used so much now.
Yeah.
In a way that it's sort of like how we talk about literally, that now it literally means figuratively.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think it's kind of approaching that in current pop culture. It's not being used correctly.
Yeah. Would you consider when Jesus tells people to turn the other cheek and go the extra mile, and if you kind of dig around contextually, that was sort of Jesus' way of turning the tables on people, where you're abusing me, but hey, actually I'm going to make you see where you're in the wrong. So he's in that sense, he's manipulating them to re-see that their judgment was wrong. Could that be a form of
I don't know.
Air quote gaslighting in a good way?
I don't know. I'd really have to think about that.
Gaslighting has such a bad connotation. I don't think there's really any world where I don't know that there is a good thing.
I was going to say, I don't think it's ever supposed to be good.
No.
And I'm not sure that it can ever be, I don't think convincing somebody that their memories or their perception of what has already happened can ever be good. Although I could see where... Because I don't think that's totally what Jesus is doing there. He's saying you did XYZ maybe, or you've been taught XYZ, but he's giving more context.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Now that's like going to bother me.
Yeah, maybe you're crazy. Are you crazy?
Oh, for sure.
You're doubting
no,
me.
I'm sorry. There's no debate. I am 100% crazy. It's fine.
Oh gosh.
Totally normal behavior.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the crux of that question though is really, can you do something negative? I don't know. Bad feels very weighted. Negative for God, and it be used for good. And I would say probably not by you, but God can probably. I mean, eventually God turns all things to good.
Yeah.
But I don't know that we should go into situations of being like.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Yeah. Well, people definitely do. I mean, I think everybody has at some point. Maybe not for God, but even for not wanting to do any harm, but like just being very sneaky.
Yeah, what's that line? Be shrewd as snakes, and what's the second half of that? You know what I'm talking about?
I thought it was as cunning as cunning as a snake.
Maybe.
But as innocent as a lamb?
Maybe something like that.
I thought it was like a wolf and a lamb.
Anyway.
Whatever, you're the Bible scholar. I just like color and stuff.
I just color. I mean, I think there's you can definitely see, I don't like wisdom's the right word, but a street smartness.
Yeah.
Feels like street smarts is the better way to say that.
Maybe. I mean, I definitely feel like Jesus is more than just street smarts. I mean, he's clearly very book learned.
Yeah.
I really feel like, okay, so I'm trying to process your earlier question about, is Jesus like potentially turning? I think actually what he's doing is saying, because he says, you've been taught X, but really it's Y.
Yeah.
Right? I don't think that's gaslighting. That's uncovering what was gaslit. People had been manipulated, and he's undoing that.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
So I think that is different.
Yep.
I just needed a minute to think about that.
That's good.
All right, are you ready for our last question?
Let's
for
do
today?
it. Yeah.
Did we get left behind and are now living in tribulation? And if you don't know what that question means, well, God bless you.
You're in
a wonderful place.
Yeah.
But specifically, this is talking about a theological idea called like the rapture.
Yeah.
The idea that at some point God's going to come back and snatch up not everybody, but most people, the faithful.
144,000.
Yes. And everybody else gets left behind. And it was a big book series in the late 90s, early 2000s, somewhere in there.
Somewhere in there.
And everybody who gets left behind is then living in the times of tribulation. And listen, I get why somebody living in 2025 would ask this question. Things are pretty bad.
Yeah.
But to answer this question, did we get left behind and are we now living in tribulation? No.
Yeah. The short, quick answer for us is no.
No. I actually, there's no biblical, there's not really any biblical weight to the idea of the rapture. It is a very pulled out of context, one-time piece of scripture.
Yeah.
And then this whole big theological idea has become surrounded by it. And I would say that its main goal is to scare the bejesus out of people.
Yeah.
So that they will do what they are told.
Yeah. I mean, as United Methodist, the rapture's not a part of our theology. It's snuck in, especially in the late 90s and 2000s with the Left Behind stuff.
Yeah.
Like that has kind of crept into the kind of larger Christian culture, but it is a relatively new idea as well, like a couple hundred years old or something. I don't know the exact history of it, but but yeah, we don't subscribe to it. It's a bad reading of scripture. It really is referenced out, I think, out of 1 Thessalonians. Most people think of Revelation, but it's absolutely nowhere in Revelation at all. So the short answer is no, and I don't want to discredit this question. It
is a good question.
Good question, but the short answer is just no. That's just not even We don't subscribe to that way of thinking. And, I would say, yes, we're living at a hard time, but I think every current generation thinks they're living at an especially hard time.
Yeah.
But go back through even the past 100 years.
Yeah.
When we go back to 1918, when there was a pandemic, a world war, and then a depression. It's like
followed by another world war.
That feels even more scary than even what we're in right now.
Yeah.
And that's within the past 100 or some odd years.
Yeah. So I just Googled it. It didn't come out until the 1830s.
Yeah.
So it's almost 200 years old.
Yeah.
Not quite.
Yeah, there's a particular Bible commentary that...
Yeah, and there's some stuff. I know that out of, isn't it Dallas Theological Seminary? There was like a whole new strain of thought, but that is very recent, like in the last 50 or so years.
Oh, maybe. I don't
maybe
know.
75, but still.
Well, while you're thinking about that, let me just sort of, like, since the questions go in that direction, like a book like Revelation, I think that book is always, I think its original context was helping Christians who were probably experiencing some hardship, and in a very metaphoric way, giving hope to actually endure that season of life. Apocalyptic literature was very popular in the first century, so Revelation is not the only version of this that was out there at that time. So think of it like a genre of books being written, just like we might have sci-fi books, or it was a way of communicating God's truth that revealed, Revelation, a deeper truth of God's hope amidst hardship. And it was not talking about some future prediction of something that was going to happen. Rather, how do I make sense of this moment now in such a way that I can endure with faith and trust that God is present, and in the end, God's grace and love wins. And so, like a book like Revelation is hard to read, but like to read it faithfully today, I think would be to try to probably understand that first context, and then to make the leap, as we always do with Scripture, and say, how would this bring us hope now, not as a future predictor of cataclysmic events that we're always waiting on. I always like to say, we don't have a doomsday hope. That is not our hope. We're not looking forward to the day when the world ends, and that's good news, or there's a war. Our hope is that in the midst of darkness, light always wins. It cannot be squashed.
Yeah.
And that's a dramatically different tribulation theology is you need the bad so you can get to the good.
Yeah.
Our Methodist Wesleyan theology is in the midst of the bad, God is doing good and always will.
I like that better.
Yeah, me too.
Samuel this summer has, like, I don't know why this has become a thing, but all of a sudden he's obsessed with, like, things that light up. Yeah. Like glow sticks. And he got for, I don't know, because he's cute, I guess, my sister bought him this shark that has, like, glow lights in it. It lights up in several different places. So at night, he'll be in bed and he'll holler at me. And I'll have to go in there and he'll say, I need my shark, and I give it to him. And then he says, I need it. I need to light up the dark. He really says that. Isn't that so cute?
It is cute.
I was like, somewhere in there is a sermon.
Yeah. Somewhere.
I have to light up the dark. That's
cool.
what he does. He just squeezes it, and
there you go.
It's his favorite thing to do.
There's our theology right there.
Yeah.
For
just
sure.
A little toddler with a shark, like a glow-in-the-dark shark.
Yeah.
Well, we went through those pretty fast, but honestly, 10 out of 10 on the questions.
Yeah.
I have been enjoying. I think we'll do one more next week.
Okay.
We got a few more questions, and we may just save them, bank them for another time when we want to do some ahead.
Yeah.
But y'all have given great questions, and y'all have given us, we've gotten some really good feedback after these podcasts. So I'd love to hear more about, like, what would be helpful to you in the school year. if we should be talking more about current events versus worship, or if there's a way to incorporate the two, or just any feedback you have, we would love to know and process, because our goal is not to do one thing. Our goal is to be helpful. I guess that is the one thing.
Yeah.
And so if you've got something we could do, let us know.
For sure.
Well, thank you for joining us today, and we hope that you have found some inspiration and encouragement for yourself and for your family. If you'd like to get our podcast delivered directly to you each week, you can subscribe or follow us on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, or Spotify. For more information about Katy First and upcoming events for your family, visit our website at katyfirst.org. Most importantly, we want you to know this, that in the middle of your ordinary, messy life, whatever that looks like for you in this moment, that you are not alone, you are doing a good job, and you are so loved.
We'd love to see you in worship, especially on August 10th. It's our back to school Sunday, so bring your backpacks. We got backpack tags, and going to be praying for a great start to the school year.
I'll have a great little photo area for your first day of school pic if you want.
Absolutely. So we'd love to see you then, or back here next week. Have a good week.